What's up, guys? I'm doing this video to so I want to clarify something. I want to talk about what my other favorite artists are besides Elvis. So obviously I like Elvis. There's also like Michael Jackson. I like Johnny Cash. I like Dobie Gray. I like Leonard Skinner. A lot of other artists. I've been thinking about it.
You have cold chills?
I've been thinking about this and thinking about this. Obviously, like Elvis, as you can, where is it? As you can see by him way over there. You can see obviously by that and that way back there. You can see the record player. And let me turn the light up on that. Anyway, I also want to talk about, hold on, let me get it. I want to talk about this, the Elvis 7 film collection. So, hold on a minute, I might have to get this on a stand. Hold on a minute. There we go. Now we're on the stand. I want to talk about this, the Elvis 7 film collection. So on this is, on this 7 film collection here, let me rotate that a little bit right, guys, you can see that better. So on this 7 film collection, let me move that out of the way. So on this 7 film collection here, you have Jailhouse Rock, Viva Las Vegas, Girl Happy Spin Out, That's the Way It Is, Elvis on Tour, and This Is Elvis. Now there's one movie on here that I want to talk about, which is, let me show you the disc for it, Elvis on Tour. This disc right here, Elvis on Tour. I want to talk about that movie for just a little bit. So, Elvis on Tour was a movie that came out in 1972. It's a movie about Elvis going on tour, as the name implies. Elvis on Tour, it's really, I highly recommend that you check it out. And this is available. You can find sets like these at Walmart if you're interested. This is just the Some Film Collection. This is just a starter pack, the ultimate Elvis movie pack for starters, for new Elvis fans. Anyway, if you haven't seen my vinyl collection, CD collection, I'm over the video. I decided to wait and do that tomorrow, because there's so much of it after film. I don't think I can get all that down today. I'm just going to wait and do my memorabilia video tomorrow. I did do my cassette tape video earlier today. By the time I'm recording this, you may have already seen my cassette tape video. Now another thing I want to talk about is, so back to this. So this was given to me by someone on my birthday. It was given to me by my sister for my birthday. There's the back. There's all the movies. Get that in a good view. And I'll just start by flipping through some of the discs here. Stretching these up, and I have been watching these films. I have an 8-film set as well that has a lot of his stuff when he was acting in movies. Now, Viva Las Vegas, if you don't know that movie, that's the one that's the one with Anne Margaret in it. This is really cool. I like the green and gold on this, by the way. See, I love the green and gold on that. So anyway, so back to Elvis on Tour. So Elvis on Tour was in 1972, and now 1972 was like one of the peaks, was one of the many peaks of his career. A lot of people say that the International Hotel 1969 Vegas performance was the peak. I personally, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I disagree with that. Elvis on Tour was one of the best parts of his career. So yeah, anyway, so another thing is the movie This Is Elvis. Now, This Is Elvis. Now, another movie on here is Jailhouse Rock. That movie's in black and white. That movie's iconic. Because that movie, it's obvious, isn't it? It's in the title. Jailhouse Rock. It takes place in a jail, so you don't want to be. There's also Viva Las Vegas. I'll just take this disc out right here. Show you guys a sample of some of the discs. Viva Las Vegas. Yeah, draw happy. Spin Out is, I believe, either this or Speedway is a racing movie. I think Speedway is the racing movie that he did. That's the Way It Is. That's him in Vegas in '70. The one we're going to talk about today, Elvis on Tour. The one we're going to do an in-depth discussion here in just a few minutes about, Elvis on Tour. And then you have This Is Elvis from 1981. And then I skipped this one, Jailhouse Rock. So yeah, anyway, so Elvis on Tour. So Elvis on Tour, there is I think a 50th anniversary box set. I hope we get that for Christmas this year. I'm going to be doing a lot of Elvis Christmas videos within the holiday season, starting in the last day of November of this year. So I'm going to start doing all my Christmas stuff, just so you guys know. We can kind of already see my Elvis Nutcracker in the background behind me. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, yeah, Elvis on Tour. Elvis on Tour is Elvis on Tour is one of those documentaries that you have to watch multiple times. Now, Elvis on Tour was not the first Elvis movie I ever watched. Was the Elvis 2022 film. That was a movie that was what really got me into Elvis, was the Baz Luhrmann film. Which I'm gonna do a separate video on that. So anyway, Elvis on Tour. It has some really good. He did. There's an American Trilogy scene in the film. There's a Bridge Over Troubled Water scene. There's also a now, the thing that really bothers me about is there's no Suspicious Minds scene, even though he did on the soundtrack for Elvis on Tour, he did do Suspicious Minds. There should have been a Suspicious Minds scene in that movie. Anyway, and by the way, I'm actually making this will be the first video I do a thumbnail for. My other two videos I haven't done a thumbnail for. This time I make a custom thumbnail. But the first thing I always do after filming a video is flip the video. As you can see, it's not mirrored at the moment, but it will be mirrored soon. So, like I said, Elvis on Tour. It's about 93 minutes long. It's it's one of the best punch documentaries. I mean, you can get it in this 7-film sequence, or you can probably just go online easily. Go online on Amazon and order just Elvis on Tour, the single DVD, or the Blu-ray. There's just pictures from the films and the set. So anyway, guys, that is all for this video. See you in the next one.